Dr. James Mwangi serves as lunch at the Equity Center just before the interview. This is quite typical of him, and despite our refusal, he proceeds to do it. It is a humbling experience. This is a man credited with the transformation of Equity Bank from a building society when he joined in 1993 to one of the biggest banks in the country in terms of assets and leading in customer base. The bank boasts of holding over half of the country's bank accounts and blazing the trail in offering banking solutions to the poor and transforming the country's banking scene. Indeed, the bank gained popularity for opening branches in rural areas while other banks were closing theirs, apparently since poor people were not viable for business.
We believed and felt that if we did the things the ordinary way that they have been done, we would only have ordinary results. And that would not have helped our people. So we felt we needed to do things differently. And the only way to do things differently was to innovate, was to be creative.
Equity Bank boasts of 5.7 million accounts, easily more than all the other banks put together, and has expanded to Sudan as it sets eyes to the rest of the region. With all the accolades, James Mwangi has come a long way from a man who walked to school barefoot.
I felt if I lived a disciplined life, a very focused life, pursue, you don't stop, you dream even further. And the bigger you dream, it appears the bigger the possibility of the impact you would have in life.
But what is his secret to success?
I don't want to live a meaningless life. And life is not about money. When you look at our lives, irrespective of the material wealth that I may have, and whatever material wealth you have, you find our basic needs are the same. Life is not about accumulating wealth. I'm lucky, but I would say my success, I would not even see it more in terms of what I have, but the contribution I've made to the world.
For a man who is worth more than 5 billion shillings, I asked him why does he still wake up at 3 a.m. to work?
That is the time that I get in touch with the wiser one by leading until about 6. Then I take a shower after 15 to 30 minutes of exercise so that I can live a more healthy life. 6:15, I'm off home. I'm in the office at 6:45. And normally interact with my staff, do what I have to do, and I'm off late in the evening, normally reaching home at 8. It's a very routine, disciplined life, and a lot of hard work in course of the day.
Recently, James started the Equity Group Foundation and announced a $50 million program for 5,600 students in Kenya. He says he has a passion for the future leaders and gave them a few tips.
I would advise them not to seek gratification of today, but to try and delay that gratification by making the decisions that shapes who they will become tomorrow.
And what legacy would he like to leave?
I think what I would really love to be remembered for is the humble contribution I made in transforming our financial system. And I would also like to be remembered as one Kenyan who carried the Kenyan flag very, very high in the UN, in the G8, in the World Economic Forum, in the Gates consultations, in the Clinton Global Initiative, and one among 50. Where the 50 people, most of them from 5 countries. Kenya was among those 50.
Spending an afternoon with Dr. James Mwangi made me realize that he is a lot like you and me. The only difference is the discipline that he has instilled in himself. Like, for example, waking up at 3 a.m. instead of waking up 4 hours or 3 hours later like a lot of us. What he calls doing things the extraordinary way for extraordinary results. Cynthia Nyamai, KTN Sunday Night Live.